Hey guys, it is Monday here in West Virginia, and it is time for us to do our Mopar Monday video. And the cars you see in front of you right now are not our showcase cars of the day, but I had to bring them out because I never did an unboxing on them, and I never really told you guys about them. So these are my Monster Jam, or Monster Trucks, from Hot Wheels, and they're really not even monster trucks. They're like some kind of cartoonish 4x4 70 Dodge Chargers. As you can see, really skinny front tires and cheater slicks in the back. So definitely not a monster truck, but still yet cool. This one is kind of based on the General Lee, except instead of 01, it has 68, and on the top it says Hot Wheels Monster Trucks, and where it would say General Lee, it says Hot Wheels, which is still pretty cool how they made it look pretty good. And then this one definitely was the one that was first released. This is the Fast and Furious Charger, and this one was a little bit used when I got it, but still cool piece to have. Ethan didn't really care for them because they don't have the big bulgy tires all the way around. And another thing I kept here to display them with are these Hot Wheels. These are actually die-cast, and this is based on the 71, 72 Satellite Wagon from the Retro Entertainment series from the Brady Bunch. So that's pretty cool. So that's why I kept that one. This one here, I'm not sure what it is. I think it is a... Honestly, I don't know. Maybe like a Grand Marquis, like police car. Something like that. Or maybe even the Impala police car. Something of that nature. But they're actually metal bodies and plastic bases. And as you can see, the interior is part of the base on that one. I think it is on this one too. Yeah, you can see how it's like kind of all molded together. So kind of cool. Just wanted to bring those out and show you. But the guys that we are showcasing today are these M2 Rapid Transit Plymouths. These came from the R62, release 62. And these are the only two Mopars in that 6-car set, I believe. There was a Fox Body Mustang, which was also a pretty nice looking car, a white 80s Gen 3 IROC, and it was a nice looking car too. Then there was the Dr. Oldsmobile, like 69, 70, 442, can't remember, and then a Mustang Coupe from the 60s. So there were some decent looking cars in there, but only two Mopars. So these are the only two I picked up, and I picked these up a while ago, but they've just had no chance to get their 15 minutes of fame until now. They've been sitting in the parking lot at Mr. Norm's for quite a while, out of their case and such. But I don't know if you guys ever noticed them, but if you look back in our videos, you'll see the 69 Roadrunner and 71 Cuda sitting over there to the left of the dealership in the car lot. So let's go ahead and give them their 15 minutes of fame here. And this is really cool. Here's the 71 Cuda, done in like the sassy grass green, and then limited to 8,400 pieces worldwide, recommended for ages 8 and older. But what I really dig about these boxes is they did the colors on the boxes in high impact colors too, and then they made the writing and stuff look like 70s print, like Plymouth makes it. That's actually a real copy of like the Plymouth slogans back then. Then Rapid Transit Authority, a rapid transit system, and it has the pick of the cars. Plymouth makes it and such. So that was really cool that they did this. And then on the back, they have the logos again. Plymouth Barracuda, and the beat goes on. Pretty cool. And then it has the Cuda. It tells you a little bit about it, but we're not going to go through all that. Let's get him out of the box. And as always, they're sold together, or sold closed, with these round M2 stickers, which, as I said, if you're careful, you can peel up the edge and peel them right off. They never tear the box. Never. Unless they've been stored for years in hot conditions and then that glue has turned to like gum, then maybe it could. But if you get them brand new and peel it, it never tears the box. It will kind of make the sticker look a little bit frayed on the edge like that, but besides that, you don't have to worry about tearing your box. And if you don't want to cut the sill, you don't have to. So there is your CUDA. It comes in the acrylic display case. And one thing I noticed that they stopped doing with these, or at least on this series, they don't have those little black plastic brackets here that usually hold the passenger door open like so. So that's gone. And another thing that was gone was the plastic. If I can even get the hood open on this one. I'm not even sure if the hood opens on this one. Some of these newer Detroit Muscles and Authentics, the hoods don't open. But this one I do believe opens. I just can't get it open at the moment. But usually there's a little plastic piece that holds it open. But they done away with that too. I guess cutting costs a little bit. But and this isn't a Hemi. It's a 383 CUDA. 70 Plymouth CUDA 383. Black vinyl top, black billboard stripes, and the black shaker scoop. Hood pins, no-go wing. So, cool looking car. Love the fender gills and stuff on the 71s. Pretty sweet piece. We're not going to unscrew it off the base to save a little time. So, here is your 69 Plymouth Roadrunner, and this is a Hemi. And nice looking car in this medium green with color matched stillies with the poverty caps or police caps or dog dish caps, or whatever you want to call them. Limited to 8,400 and has the Plymouth, the heart with like the devil tail on it. Then the M2 Detroit Muscle logo there looks pretty cool for this series. Box color is done the same color as the car, which is pretty neat. Roadrunner emblem, and that's how it's printed in the emblem, so that's why I'm calling it the emblem. Plymouth across the back. Really cool. So these are actually really cool just to display in the box. That was another thing I forgot to point out, and if you see in the background, that big rapid transit behind the car, which is cool. And then this is actually a advertisement from Hot Rod magazines, Motor Trend, and all that stuff back in '69 of the Roadrunner. So that is really cool that is printed back there. So these are actually really cool pieces to leave in their boxes and display them. But I opened mine, and I could always put them back in their packages. This one, the sticker was cut. I don't know if I did that or if it was cut when I got it. I don't recall. But usually I never cut them. I just pill them. Maybe I couldn't get it to pill up that time, so I just cut it. So anyways, slide them out of the box, and then you can get a better look at that art print. So that is really cool. Kind of has your Christmas tree back there for the drag strip. The headers hanging down. Big slicks hanging out the side. Psychedelic, like smoke and stuff. Kind of cool. Then acrylic display case. Let's pop the top off here. Yeah. There we go. So, this one also doesn't have that plastic thing holding the doors open. And then this one, the hood does open pretty easily. Only thing M2 failed on with the detail of this, on Mopars, as you know, the inner fenders and firewall are always body color. Because it's like unibody, so everything is dipped, and it always comes out to be that color. Maybe not dipped, but the way it's sprayed, they always get the inner fenders and firewalls same color as the body. But still yet not bad. And then this one, the body lines surprisingly line up really, really nice. The door gaps on both sides, they don't bulge out or anything like that. Hood closes fairly good with nice hood gaps. As another thing I wanted to point out with the CUDA, the door gaps on it are not so good. As you can see, it kind of bulges out a little bit, doesn't shut all the way, but because of these billboard stripes, it kind of hides it. So sometimes the stripes will help hide the imperfections. That one closes pretty good. That one does not. The hood closes okay, but as I said, we can't hardly get it open either. Try that again. Anyways, not bad though. As I said, with these billboards, you can't really see how it doesn't close too well. So overall, couple of nice Plymouths, B body and E body. So that's what we have for today's Mopar Monday. And then we will be back on Wednesday. We're going to do another wide body Wednesday. We're just going to unbox an old release. Actually, the first promotional exclusive release from a toy show from Mini GT. It is the number 7 Zero Fighter GTR R35. We'll be taking a close-up look at it on Wednesday. So be sure to tune back in for that. So enjoy the first part of your week, guys, and we'll see you on Wednesday.